Tonight we're doing roasted root vegetables. Starting out with, you can do any combination of root vegetables. What we're doing tonight is the vegetable on the left is a turnip. The one to the right of that is a rutabaga, sometimes known as a wax turnip. And if I zoom in closer, you may be able to see that there's a waxy substance on the top of the turnip, and that or the rutabaga, and that's why they call it a waxed turnip. To the right of that is a parsnip, which looks a lot like a white carrot. To the right of that is a carrot, and to the right of that is a red-skinned potato. So I wanted you to see what each of these vegetables look like, so when you go to the grocery store, you can recognize them and pick them out, because when you get into the checkout line, very often you'll find the cashier doesn't have any idea as to what you just purchased. What we have done here in a hotel pan, you could do this on a sheet pan, is I've taken 6 small red-skinned potatoes, 1 small rutabaga, 1 medium-sized turnip, 2 parsnips, and 1 carrot. Try to cut them into equal size pieces. The reason for cutting these into equal size pieces is so that they will cook uniformly. Now I am preheating a 450 degree oven. We are going to take 2 tablespoons of olive oil and coat all the vegetables with the olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and a few turns of fresh cracked pepper. And try and get these evenly coated with the olive oil, the salt, and the pepper. We're going to put these in the oven for approximately 15 minutes. After which time we will take them out, turn them, put them in for an additional 15 minutes, pull them out and make sure that they're tender. I'll see you in 15 minutes. We're pulling these out. 15 minutes has elapsed. We're going to give these a quick turn to make sure they don't stick to the bottom of the pan, and they're going to cook evenly. And we will put them back in the oven for another 15 minutes and see if they're tender. You want to make sure that these stay in a single layer. If you notice, the only vegetable in here that isn't peeled is the red-skinned potatoes, because I like to see the color. All the other vegetables have to be peeled. I don't know that I mentioned that at the beginning, other than they all should be sliced approximately the same size. Put them back in the oven for another 15 minutes, and we will see you back here then. Okay, another 15 minutes has elapsed. We'll pull these out. Give them a little bit of a turn. The nice thing about these vegetables is you can cook them early in the day if you have a party, and then stick them in a very hot oven to reheat in the evening for your dinner. We'll just fork test these. They're still a little bit firm. My guess would be that we'll give these about 10 more minutes. The turnips seem to be done. Well, I'll put them in for 10 more minutes. You should have a little bit of brownness on them. They are done. This is after 14 minutes. We're pulling the vegetables out again. Give them a quick test to see if they are tender. If you notice the edges are just starting to get a little bit brown. And we'll stir them up. Get them back into a single layer. Take our fork. They're very, very close. I'm going to say 5 more minutes should do it. I'll put them in for just 5 more minutes. Okay, we're giving these one final stir. They're all done, and we can either just keep them warm or chill them down and reheat them later. I'm going to put them in a warming oven because we're probably about 45 minutes away from dinner. And I will show you this plated when we have dinner. And there you have it. Plated roasted root vegetables. Ideal in the fall, but anytime throughout the winter and early spring, and they're good right now.